And for me, it just feels like there's a bunch of people still there and they're kind of watching you.
Right inside, this was hell.
He would have these hallucinations instructing him to carry out these evil, vicious acts. We were invited tonight by Amy's Crypt, but Paranormal Encounters are also joining us for this investigation.
There's shadow figures in that building. I've had footsteps.
Tonight at Cresson Sanatorium and Prison, we are going to be trying to communicate with a real-life monster.
Whoa! What? Whoa! What was that?
The f was that, man? Hello?
Whoa! What the hell was that, dude?
No way.
Dude, that's what it was.
Are you serious?
You were an absolute monster, weren't you?
What was that?
What? A
What was
rock
that?
just got thrown at us, dude.
These voices from God, these hallucinations, do you still experience them?
Yes, I do.
All right, so here we are at the former Cresson Sanatorium and Prison. This is our third time here on the property, and we were invited tonight by Amy's Crypt, but Paranormal Encounters are also joining us for this investigation. Tonight we are going to be investigating some aspects of the history of this prison and some of the buildings of this prison that we have yet to cover.
Yeah, Jason, I am so excited for this night, for this investigation, because as we've said, from the moment we stepped foot on property here back in July of 2021, there's no way to investigate this complex in one night, in 2 nights, in 3 nights, or in 10 nights. This place is massive. So we are here for 2 nights, a 2-part series of Paranormal Quest at Cresson Sanatorium and Prison. And tonight, not only are we going to be focusing on the aspects of the prison history that made Cresson so notorious, but we're going to try and communicate with one man in particular, one of the most notorious inmates to ever serve time at SCI Cresson. His name was Joseph Kallinger.
Do you think you'd murder me, Joe?
Yes.
That's gruesome, Joe. That's horrible.
Yes, it is.
And you don't blame me if I say I hope you never get out of this place.
I hope I never do either.
Joseph Kallinger and his young son both would break into people's houses, torture the families, and ultimately they were a part of 3 people's deaths. He was considered criminally insane, and before he was transferred here to SCI Cresson, he spent a couple decades actually in a confined psychiatric hospital. And in 1996, Joseph Kallinger passed away here on the grounds of Cresson in the RHU, the Restricted Housing Unit. He had a seizure and passed away from a heart attack.
So do you want to go over and see the cell block where Joseph Kallinger died? Because that is going to be a very important area for us to focus tonight.
Let's go.
Before we head over though, not only is it Jason, Dave, myself, but joining us here tonight is Miranda.
Hello.
Are you excited tonight to finally get to see Cresson Sanatorium and Prison in the dark?
I am very excited. I was here for the photography tour, and that was so much fun. So getting to see it at night, it's gonna be creepy.
It is gonna get so creepy. So let's go over to the RHU and talk more about Joseph Kallinger, and hopefully tonight we can possibly communicate with his spirit if it is left behind here. At Cresson Sanatorium and Prison, we are gonna be trying to communicate with a real-life monster. Let's head over.
Let's do it.
This complex started as a tuberculosis sanatorium to treat patients suffering with an infection of the tuberculosis bacteria that causes the deadly disease tuberculosis. An affliction that took the lives of thousands of people on this land. We'll explore this history and make it the focus of our investigation in the second part of this 2-night investigation. But eventually, in 1987, this would become a prison known as the State Correctional Institution Cresson, and until 2013, would house some of Pennsylvania's most violent criminals. This isolated prison would quickly gain a terrible reputation, and in just a short time,
Abuse, violence, and isolation would take the lives of inmates here. One of those inmates was Joseph Kallinger.
Yeah, I was reading stuff about Kallinger, and apparently at one point he had his boys, before he murdered one of the two, dig a pit in the basement of his house, and when they finished digging the pit, he never allowed them to come back to the house again. Well, he would have these hallucinations, and these voices is what he felt was commanding him and ordering him, instructing him to carry out these, just evil, vicious acts.
And one of his victims, one of the people that he ended up ending their lives, one of his 3 documented victims, was his 14-year-old son. And I remember watching an interview where he talked about why he did it and how he was being instructed by these hallucinatory voices to eliminate all of mankind.
At the end of murdering all the people on earth, I was going to murder my own family and then take my own life and become God.
And this is the exact person that hopefully we're going to be able to communicate with tonight.
Jason, you've got a little bit of a redemption that you need to do in here tonight, don't you?
Yes, yeah, last time Steve and I done the Estes in the RHU, and not just during that session, but even earlier on that day when I came in here alone, it was just the feeling, and I can already tell it's getting heavy. Yeah, this is just intense in here. I can't quite figure it out. But see, the thing is too that we have to understand and remember is that one of the many reasons Cresson was closed, the prison, was due to abuse of the inmates. And evidently they were housing many of their mentally ill, criminally insane inmates in the RHU, which was 22.5-hour lockup, basically. So
The reason for the closure was the Department of Justice did an investigation into the prison, and they found that there were unsafe conditions for the inmates. Most of it was abuse is why they closed the prison. I think there's been a couple lawsuits out on treatment of inmates as well. There's definitely documented abuse, unfortunately, of the inmates.
yeah, you can see there literally is no bunk. It's a concrete slab, and you've got those eye hooks where they could essentially strap an inmate down. Probably leave them in there for who knows how long.
There it is.
Hell. Right inside. This was hell.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Can you feel that? Just this.
It's heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Joseph Kallinger, if you were here, or any of the other inmates here of the Cresson State Correctional Institution, my name is Ryan, this is Jason, Dave, and Miranda, and we are here tonight to speak to you and learn your story. We'd love to know if you're still here, if you can still communicate with us from the other side, and we would love to get a chance to see if Joseph Kallinger still believes in his delusions on the other side. We hope you'll come out and talk to us tonight.
Everything that's on record is he, had a heart attack, but we've heard from different people that he ended up choking on his own vomit because he was eating a blanket. I don't know if they've documented that too much, but I do know it. His official cause of death was a heart attack, but we know that he was one to eat things. Obviously, if he tried to swallow a spoon, he would rip up his blankets and try to eat them as well. So kind of not a great way to go.
These voices from God, these hallucinations, do you still experience them?
Yes, I do.
Often?
Often.
Do you ever feel violent?
Yes, I do.
What do you feel like doing?
Killing people.
It's interesting looking at this building, Building 7, because you can see that it was modified for the prison with the bars on the windows and everything that makes it a prison building, and it was used for maintenance. So you had a lot of storage in here of shovels, of mops, of different things that were used to take care of the grounds of the prison. But hiding underneath the surface of that is its history and its past, when it was used for the sanatorium as a morgue, where almost every single person who passed away at the San would have been taken before they were released back to be buried by their families. So there is reported to be a lot of paranormal activity in this building, and some people have even seen a dark shadow that is said to chase people out of here. I'm excited to see this.
Let's go see if we can find that shadow.
It originally started out actually as an indoor pool, and then it became the morgue in the 1930s, and it was a laboratory and a surgical ward at the same time. So I imagine that they did do a lot of autopsies and embalming there because it was the morgue.
Look at this.
So
what
this
even is this?
This looks like it is the tunnels, but it's not.
So the tunnels connected all the way from building 1 all the way up to building 7. So the tunnels we think would have spanned the entire property, but the main tunnel that is still there is from building 1 to building 5, but it did have an offshoot that went underneath the west wing to building 7. And it unfortunately was collapsed when the prison built one of the cell blocks, is why it's no longer accessible.
But you want to talk about something interesting to try. I mean, how far back this tunnel actually goes underneath of the ground and connecting to the actual morgue/maintenance building. Wouldn't this be an interesting place to set up to do an Estes Method spirit box session?
Yes.
Set the person who's listening down here at the end of this long hallway/tunnel in this chair, and everyone else out there asking questions.
Miranda, you want to do it?
I'm down.
Heck yeah.
I know that there have been former employees who saw shadow figures in that building. I've had footsteps coming at me on the tile.
I just wonder where at down here were they stored at? Was it that hallway we were just in? Were they stored up on either side, or?
I don't know, that's the thing. Everything looks so sterile and medical in here. These walls are not from the maintenance. You don't have this very sterile type of environment for a maintenance shed.
No.
Yeah, the tile work looks a lot like what you'd expect to see in a morgue.
Yes. So number 2, the spot that we're going to focus on tonight, the former morgue turned maintenance building here at Cresson Sanatorium and Prison. For a third location, I think we need more cells. This is our prison night, remember. Tomorrow night's our sanatorium night when we focus on the deaths from the tuberculosis hospital.
Exactly.
Let's go to J. We've never done J.
Let's do it.
Let's go to J.
There would have to have been death in there.
So J, they actually had run out of space in the old RHU, and that's why they needed to build this building and put the new RHU in there. And there was a lot of mistreatment of inmates as well in that building. Some forced feedings that were documented on record, and a lot of just mental anguish for these prisoners that were in this building. It's a really, really eerie building when you walk in because it's so dark. There's not a lot of natural light that comes in.
Man, oh man, look at this.
Thinking of what happened there and then walking into the building, you just have this sense of heaviness, and it's like the air's really thick. And for me, it just feels like there's a bunch of people still there.
I mean, you're locked in, right? And I would imagine this would eliminate a lot of issues that they would have with violence in the showers or around the showers. So, you have your own little shower standing right here, locked in most of the time. Barely any room to move around in here, though.
Yeah, those are pretty tiny.
Just like the restricted housing unit in Building I, where Kallinger was held, the RHU in Building J was 23 hours a day locked down for days, months, or even years. It was these conditions in this building that resulted in inmates taking their own lives, which attracted the attention of the Department of Justice, leading to the ultimate closure of SCI Cresson.
So this, Jason, is not the block that we were in last time where we kept hearing stuff all around us?
Right, that was D.
Oh, okay, yeah. So a whole new cell block to try out, boys. You ready?
We've never investigated in here. So this place is massive. Like we said, we have 2 investigations on this trip through the Cresson Sanatorium and Prison. and a lot of content coming out of here, a lot of investigation. So if you're watching this, make sure you go over to the Paranormal Encounters YouTube channel and watch their video from tonight. And make sure you go over to Amy's Crypt and you watch both of their parts, because they're here for 2 nights as well, to see what they captured in what very well could be one of the most haunted prison complexes in the United States. This place is really cool, and I'm really excited when the sun goes down to investigate those 3 spots, and maybe more if we have time tonight. Are you all ready to get started?
Yeah.
I'm more than ready. I can't wait.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, so we are officially getting ready to get started here at Cresson. We have split up throughout the complex. Amy and Jared are over in building 1. Connor and India have gone over to some of the other buildings on the other side. And we are here in the J building where we ended our walkthrough. This was built as a brand new housing unit, and they eventually turned it into the RHU.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. They turned it into the RHU, which was for punishment housing, and this would be where they would have kept him 22 hours a day.
Happy.
Nobody knows happy.
Wait. I just heard it sounded like a footstep over here.
This would be where they would have kept him 22 hours a day.
Happy.
Nobody knows happy. If there's anyone here with us, any inmates, my name is Ryan, and this is Dave and Jason and Miranda. We're here to talk to you, for you to show us that you're here. And we have a lot of cool toys set up that you can touch, make them light up just to show us that you're here. Our goal is to see if there's still a way for you to talk to us after you've passed on, if you have. I feel a cold breeze. Is anyone else getting that?
I don't feel anything.
No.
There's like a cold breeze hitting me right in the face.
Weak.
What'd it say?
Weak,
Weak?
as an opposite of strong.
Yeah. Are you saying that I'm weak? Are you near
I
me?
need to go.
Wow.
Did you hear that voice?
No.
I thought I heard a man's voice like 30 seconds ago.
I thought I heard something come from all the way across there behind Dave.
Who's over there?
Are you saying that I'm weak? Are you near
I
me?
need to go.
Wow. Did you hear that voice? Are you near
I
me?
need to go.
Wow. Did you hear that voice?
You see that blue light on the stairs over there? I need you to go stand by that, inmate.
A long time ago.
A long time ago. Miranda has this box that our friends created. They're here tonight too, but they believe that, and we believe that you might be able to use this to speak to us if you pick the right words. Can you walk up to Miranda and tell us where we are right now? Our friend Jason right here has a funny looking thing in his hand. It's a camera that can take your picture. If you stand in front of him, he'll be able to see you in the picture.
Yeah, Jason, if you want to do a sweep, I'll follow you around here.
Okay. First floor or second even?
Wherever.
Help me make sure we're not stepping on anything.
You're good if you just walk over to the stairs straight from here.
We're going to come up to the second tier if you want your picture taken. Or if you don't want us coming up here, you can meet us on the stairs. There we go.
If there's any inmates over on A block, there's more lights over there. And if you want to show yourself and you walk across the room, we should be able to see you. It's time for count everyone out in front of your cell.
We need inmates out in front of their cells to get their picture taken.
That's mine.
Whoa. Jason, what cell are you in front of? You're in front of the showers, but...
This cell right here.
B49.
Right when you were walking up to that cell, it said...
I remember you.
Whoa.
What?
It said, I remember you. It said, that's mine, I remember you.
You remember who? Look, we're not afraid of you. Come on out and show yourself, please. We need to get your picture taken. For records.
You don't have an option. It's state mandated.
Did anyone in here ever serve time or ever get to see or talk to Joseph Kallinger? Ew.
What?
Did you just pull on the back of my jacket, Miranda? You're all the way over there now that I look, so it definitely wasn't you. Something just tugged on the back of my jacket.
Yeah, I haven't moved. That's weird, though.
It was like something like came up behind me because I was facing, my back was to you, and it felt like someone just went...
What is your name?
Oh, wow. My name is Ryan. What's your name? I'd love to make your acquaintance. We're new inmates here. New convicts.
What was that?
That was over here on this side, right above Miranda.
My friend here is taking pictures. I need you to stand right here, right in front of me.
Whoa, EDI plus meter's going off. Just had temperature drop and air pressure change.
Was that your tray? Are you looking for something to eat?
Yep.
Ooh.
Just went off again.
Right here on the stairs below me, I put an object with blue lights on it. Can you try and touch that? Pick it up for me? Anything else on the EDI?
No, it stopped. If you're here with us, right at the bottom of the stairs, there's a box that if you walk in front of it, it'll play music. Last year, I took that box over to the E building, and there was someone that was very interested in it. Hello? Are you in this cell? Can you show me that you're interested in it? Can you walk in front of it to show us that you're here?
We don't know what you see in here, but for us it's very dark and we cannot see you well. So if you're trying to communicate with us, please use the devices or speak to us. Give us a sound, please.
Picture.
Dude.
Wow.
Yes, Jason wants to take your picture.
This is Jason right here. I'm pointing at him. He's right here.
If you can, just stand right directly in front of me and I'm more than willing to take your photo.
We'd love it if you could do that for us.
Was that you? There was just a knock over here on one of these cell doors. Was it up or down? Could you tell?
I think it was up.
Second floor? Second tier? It would have been up there at 64, I want to say.
64, you want to head over there?
Over on that side, second tier?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you are now directly in front of 64.
Jason didn't see this figure as he was trying to find the proper cell, but as he walks up to cell 64, a figure appears, as though someone is standing in the doorway. And then...
Whose
It's
house
outside.
is this?
Ooh,
What'd it say?
it just said,
outside.
it's outside.
Oh, wow.
Well, I'm going to come inside now. Why don't you walk outside and face us?
Follow you.
Oh, wow.
Go on in. Don't let me stand in your way.
That's pretty weird.
Yeah.
What is your name? Can you use that to tell us your name? Whoa.
What?
I thought I heard knocking over there.
I did too.
If you don't like Jason in your house, make a loud sound and let us know.
You can follow us around the prison, but you cannot follow us anywhere else. This is your home for the time being.
Whoa. What the hell was that, dude?
I don't know, it sounded like scratching.
That was very close to us, Dave.
That was
got
loud
anything,
as hell.
Down there.
Are you for
Nobody
real?
understands.
Nobody understands down there.
What do we need to understand? That was around that corner, man.
Right in front of us?
Yeah,
That was so loud.
Yeah.
What is that room?
I think it might be, it's like a pump room. Oh, this is that mezzanine that goes across,
Oh, okay.
right?
Yeah.
Mechanical room.
Okay.
That was so loud.
Yes, it was.
Whoa. Whoa. What the hell was that, dude?
I don't know, it sounded like scratching. Oh, wow. Come here, Jason, feel this.
Cold, right?
Do you feel that?
Man, I've had it like twice.
Wow. That is like really cold.
Yeah, it's like ice.
My battery just dropped from 50 minutes down to 20.
Really?
Yes.
What is going on? Are you using our energy here?
I feel like for the past couple of minutes, it kind of feels like someone's been playing games with us in here.
Yeah. But then again, remember I said make a loud noise if you don't like Jason in your house.
Oh, you did?
I forgot about that.
You want to step back in there, Jason?
Where is it, 64?
Yeah, you're right there.
Oh, Are you pissed that Dave told me to walk back in your home, your house?
And my camera battery just dropped to 15 minutes.
Really?
Yep.
That's 2 cameras.
Yes. Maybe I'll walk in here. If you don't want us in here, make a loud noise.
Come on, you need to identify yourself. Is this your toilet paper right here?
I heard it over there.
Yeah, I did. Did you just move the toilet paper in there, Jason?
Yes.
Okay, well, we heard a sound down the other side of the tier. We'll just hold off on that.
Do what you did, Jason. Whoa!
Dude, what was that?
Guys?
And that wasn't one of y'all?
No.
No, no, it wasn't.
That came from the other side. Do what you did, Jason. Whoa!
Dude, what?
Do what you did, Jason. Whoa!
Dude, what was that?
Yeah, I think this cell, I mean, it's hard to say who lived in here.
I said it again, remember? Make a loud noise.
Mm-hmm. This could have been a guy.
Whoa, cat ball's going off.
Whoa.
Okay, we've got, yeah.
Are you pissed that we're in here?
It just went off again.
It's got chills.
If you're pissed that we're in here, make that light up again. That was like an actual slamming door.
Yeah, that was something slamming, yeah. Something heavy metal impact.
It came from over here, like near the guard station again.
From where I heard it, it would have been over where the laser grid is.
Man, do you want to backtrack and go down there with them?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if the guy that lived in 64, maybe he was maybe he had control over this housing unit.
Maybe he was mother or whatever they call it.
Like, I hate to say shot caller, but you know, a high-ranking guy.
Yeah.
What if I went in 64 and put the music box in there with me and you guys came down here?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I'm in here with the music box now. Oh, damn.
What?
Sorry, a bug flew in my ear.
Right at this moment, just after I'd entered cell 64, the ghost tube malfunctioned and corrupted the recording file. I was able to recover everything up to this point, but from this point on, the responses will only be heard through Miranda's microphone.
Or make a loud noise again to get me out of your cell.
Where did you go? Don't be a coward now.
What?
Was that one of you guys?
Yeah, I just said what? How? Is it, the only way to get out of a ghost tube is to swipe up, right? I wasn't logged in. I don't know. It's probably did it without me paying attention though.
At this moment, Miranda realizes something is wrong with the ghost tube, and as she's trying to explain what's wrong with it, the audio on my camera captures the distinct sounds of movement in the cell directly below me, followed by a male voice that wasn't Jason or Dave.
Was that one of you guys?
In this moment, I have no idea how what I had just experienced will connect directly to what's about to happen in a shocking way.
I'm sitting on your
32.
bum.
Picture.
32 picture.
Okay,
Where's
cell
32?
32.
It said 32?
32 picture.
No way.
32.
18, 17, 20.
We need to go this way.
32.
Right there. Oh, wow. Right under where Ryan is.
Oh, that is weird.
Oh, shit, it's like right below me?
Yes.
Dude, I heard a sound come from right below me, and I thought it was one of you guys.
Really?
I could feel it through the floor.
Miranda, does that door open?
I can check.
Inmate in 32, we need you to step out of your cell for your picture.
Blessed.
Blessed. I don't think it does.
Okay.
Let me take a look in through the window.
Who's in 32? Jason's coming to take your picture.
If you're in 32 right below me, show yourself to Jason.
Is there a picture on the wall?
No, doesn't look like.
Shutting off music box, I'm gonna come back down.
Okay. That's good timing though, because I'm down to 5 minutes and everything has stopped.
Yeah, I'm down to 9 minutes on mine now, but I'm not really feeling anything in here anymore like it was when I first walked in. But it was weird because I felt that sound and heard that sound because I could literally feel it through the floor. And then immediately after it says 32 picture, come to find out that's the cell where the noise came from.
Directly below you.
Directly below 64. That's a little weird.
All right, so we're heading into the maintenance building here. Now this used to be the morgue back when this was the sanatorium. So there's not only prison history here, but there's also sanatorium history, and who knows who we can come in contact with. And this building had a very strange vibe on our walkthrough earlier, so I'm excited to get in here and try this. You ready, guys?
I'm ready, but I don't know if
do it.
Miranda's ready for this. You ready for an Estes?
Oh, I'm ready.
Oh,
I'm
good.
excited.
This is your first Estes session.
I think I'm more worried about the cold than I am the actual session.
It's chilly tonight, guys.
Let me see these. I need this. I need this. Rolling this as Estes session in Cresson. Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. We got millimeter activity back here.
Okay, I'm recording.
Can you touch that again for us? Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
These headphones didn't come with an auxiliary cable.
Yeah, they should have.
There's not one in the bag.
You're positive.
Yeah, the bag is empty. The headphones are out with no aux cord.
Did you look in the box?
I thought the box was empty when I threw it over there.
Well, you guys start or something and I'll go check,
Okay.
see what I can find. I'm gonna set this camera right here.
Okay. Here,
I'll be back in a minute.
Dave's back in a minute estimate is very optimistic. We're almost as far away from base camp as we can get. Dave will have to walk almost a quarter mile to retrieve a cord for the headphones. So until he gets back, the Estes method will have to be on hold. For now, we're going to use Amy and Jared's Spirit Box program called Vox to see if we can make communication in the meantime.
My name is Ryan, this is Jason, and Miranda's back there at the other side of the tunnel. Can you tell us what this building was used for?
Turn it down. I think that's an animal. And if it's not, it's someone screaming repeatedly. Okay, that's going to be a fox.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like a fox.
There's a fox outside.
Could you repeat yourself? We were listening to the fox. Can you go back by Miranda in the tunnel?
You know, that makes me think. If those tunnels connected to this building at one point before they built D Block, they very well could have moved bodies through those tunnels.
Oh, absolutely.
Because if this was the morgue and it connected right over here.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, it looks like it's been sealed over, so.
Yeah. Miranda could be sitting directly where they would have wheeled the deceased through in here to the morgue. When Dave gets back, we're gonna set up a box with Miranda for you to use to speak to us. Can you do that? Will you speak to Miranda and answer our questions through her?
I'm really happy.
I'm really happy.
It just said, I'm really happy.
That was clear as a bell.
Yeah. Well, we're glad you're really happy. Were you a patient at the sanatorium?
Sickness.
Sickness.
Ooh.
It just said sickness. Were you sick? Did you have tuberculosis? What was the sickness that you suffered from? Someone said sickness.
What?
I got a really uneasy feeling right here.
That fox. That fox is like right outside.
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't come in here.
That would be awkward. Enduring it? Whoa. Is that Dave?
The f was that, man? Hello? Oh, damn, man.
What?
What was that?
I don't know. Miranda?
Hello?
Wasn't me, I haven't been moving.
Did something just knock the EDI meter off of there?
I
Let me go look.
okay.
Hold on.
I can't see.
Dude,
oh my God.
if that's what that was. Dude, that's what it was.
Are you serious?
It fell
No
off,
way.
man. Something just knocked the EDI meter off of where Dave had it set up here. Dude, Dave.
Yeah.
Something just knocked the EDI meter off of here.
Oh my God.
What the hell?
Jesus Christ.
It scared the out of us because we were down there and then it just fell off.
Is that what the high-pitched shrill screaming was?
No,
No, that's
fox.
a fox outside.
Oh my God, it scared the out of me.
Dude, that was stable up there, wasn't it?
Yeah, where's it at?
On the ground right here.
So it just fell?
It just, something knocked it off.
It
And that was on camera too.
That's so
Really?
Oh
Yes.
God, yeah.
It knocked it into a different language.
Jeez.
So, oh, there we go. Yeah, I had it sitting like this. And like, let me see. You can see it's registering, but nothing.
Wow.
Someone physically knocked that off.
Oh, I can't wait to see that on camera.
Who was it that knocked it off of there?
And it had been sitting there for like 15 minutes.
At least.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah, I set it up, had time to walk back to the main building, come back.
Wow.
That's really cool.
Whoa. Whoa. Is that Dave?
The f was that, man?
That is creepy.
Could you find a cord?
Yeah, I found one.
Did it come with one in the box?
I didn't look, I just grabbed the one that we already had.
Okay.
Can you see that bright red light on the ground right there? Can you try and pick that up for me? I don't know what it is, but like, have either one of you felt this in here tonight? Like, just all of a sudden out of nowhere, just now I was saying there's a red light there, can you pick it up? But I got like enthralled with anger after I said that. Has anyone else felt that here tonight?
I don't think so.
No, I can't say I have.
I felt really creeped out by something down there.
You want to walk down there?
And the funny thing was, I felt creeped out by it right before that fell off.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I even said it to Jason. I was like, I'm feeling something down here.
Well, if you're still up there and you don't like that thing being there, you can knock it off again, throw it at us.
That's me. What did they use this basement for? Why did the tunnel lead in here?
Why are you being quiet all of a sudden? Did they bring your body down here after you died?
If there's anyone down here, go down to the tunnel and talk to Miranda. Answer our questions so we can talk.
Whoa!
What?
Oh, I just heard footsteps right behind me.
Another attention getter. Yeah. Jeez.
Oh, wow. Whoa!
What?
Whoa!
What?
Oh, I just heard footsteps right behind me.
Who's up there? If you're upstairs, come down. You okay?
Yeah, I don't think I've moved that quick in a while.
You moved pretty fast. So fast you scared the shit out of Jason and gave me a little jump scare too. If I would have been closer, I probably would have jumped just as much as he did. Should we move Miranda to a different place? Will you talk to her if she's out here in the building and not in the tunnel? Because besides a couple blips on the millimeter, nothing has happened back here. It's all been here.
Yeah. Maybe we should move her to the base of the stairs here.
Yeah.
I definitely feel a creepier vibe in this spot. More so than in the hallway.
Okay. All right, we've moved our friend positions because you seem to like to be in this area here, so if you'd like to communicate with us, you can use the radio that she has. Can you tell us what your name is through the radio? Tell us why you're here. Why are you still in this building?
Ooh, I just got really cold all of a sudden.
Are you down there with Miranda?
If you are, can you try pulling her hair or something? Letting her know that you're there?
Can you tug on one of the curls? Shut up.
What was this building used for? What? It's not even funny, but I can't stop laughing. I cannot stop laughing. I don't know what's up with me.
Are you being affected by, is your funny bone being affected by a spirit?
Ooh. I heard something in there. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna...
Whoa.
What was that?
What?
A rock just got thrown at us, dude.
I heard multiple things.
Yeah, because it was right next to us.
It literally hit right beside me here.
What? Yeah, but you pulled something out of your pocket.
That was just my phone. I was checking the time.
What in the world?
Something just hit right the beside me, man.
Yeah, and there was one down here too.
It hit the wall right here and bounced like with force.
It sounded like one of those BBs.
Yeah.
But
Dude.
it sounded like more than one of them.
That scared the hell out of me. Something was just thrown at us.
Yeah.
Like with force.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing throwing things at us?
An event is held here as a competition for airsoft. So all over the building are these little plastic BBs. And just as we're distracted, it sounds like one of them is launched at the wall beside me.
Whoa.
What was that?
What?
Unfortunately, none of the camera angles captured the object as it was in flight, but you can clearly hear it hit the wall beside me. Take a listen and hear it once again.
Whoa.
What was that?
What?
A
What was
rock
that?
just got thrown at us, dude. Whoa.
What was that?
What?
A
What was
rock
that?
just got thrown at us, dude.
He said earlier where the EDI fell off right there. And now Poltergeist again with something being thrown.
Yeah.
All in this area.
I thought that about hit you. That's why I was like, I freaked out because it hit right down here it hit on this wall right here. But I'm gonna throw one of these little BBs that they have from the airsoft tournaments that are held here, because they're on the floor. They're easy to, throw if something was gonna throw something. I'm gonna throw it at the wall, see if it makes the same sound. Exactly.
Yeah.
But it almost sounded like more than one even.
Let me grab a couple of them here.
Yeah.
Remember before that though, we heard something down there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they have the higher gauge ones here too. So let me try one of those, or a couple of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
That freaked me out.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, that was...
I hope that one of us caught it on camera because I couldn't see where I was filming.
And here's the thing, is having that much poltergeist activity just on this landing in barely 15 minutes?
Yeah. Let me go check on Miranda's camera. I'm going to pull her out real quick. Estes is obviously not where it's at.
Yeah, apparently this is all physical up here.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Miranda?
God, it startled the hell out of me.
Yeah, Miranda, we totally heard something get thrown at us. Those little BBs, like Ryan said.
That is wild.
Right where you're standing, actually.
I was standing right there and it hit. Like I was standing right here, over a little bit. Standing right here and it hit this wall right here.
Wow, that's so cool. Yeah, it seems like it's more physical than it is like voices, because I didn't get anything down there that I could hear, at least as a novice.
That's a lot of, like you said, Jason, that's a lot of poltergeist activity.
Yeah. I mean, it's just rare for that to happen once.
Yeah.
And then that happens twice.
All right, so we are officially in the RHU. We have Jason set up in the cell that has the concrete slab on it. That cell with the words hell pointing towards the door, where they would restrain inmates who were really bad on their worst behavior. So we have him in there, live listening to audio, so he'll hear EVPs as they come through in the moment, but he's also watching SEER, Ghost Tube SEER, which collects environmental data and then uses that to select words, which then picturizes them into an image. And we'll see what kind of images he gets on that program while he's sitting in that cell. This is the cell block supposedly where Joseph Kallinger passed away. So we're gonna try and see if we can reach out to any inmate in here, but also see specifically if Kallinger might come through and speak to us.
Okay.
If there are any inmates here, our friend Jason is in the heaviest of lockdowns in this cell. I'm sure many of you were subjected to that cell in your time here.
I'm getting an image of two faces. They look kind of demented looking. Looks like a painting.
Ew. Is it Joseph and his son?
Joseph Kallinger, we heard that you thought you were God.
Whoa. Come on, Joseph, get your ass out here. That was loud. That was.
You said that you heard voices that would tell you when you needed to hurt people, when you needed to eliminate people. Do you still hear those voices now? I have a box in my hand now that we believe you can use to choose words to answer our questions. It picks up on your energy. Can you use that to... Great. It's weird timing.
Getting an image now I cannot even begin to describe.
What was the image that you saw, Jason?
It's literally so bizarre looking, I don't even know how to put it into words.
Like maybe a crazy person's hallucination?
Perhaps.
Do you think now that you're dead, do you think you're God?
Noise behind me.
Mm-hmm. If you think you're God, come down here and touch one of these devices we have.
I'm getting another image right now, similar to the last one. Yeah. It's just very loose association here. Looks like it could be a hallucination.
Did you mourn your son after you did that? Did you regret it?
Curse.
Ew. Curse? Did you feel that what happened to you was a curse? That your mental illness was a curse?
You once said in an interview, Joe, you said you didn't believe in the death penalty because that the state didn't have the right to take human life. But then you went on to say that you believe you did because you were ordained by God to do His work. Do you still believe that? Do you still believe that your hallucinations were God's image? God's vision? Ew.
What did it say?
Lord soldier. Is that what you believed, Joe? Did you believe you were a soldier of God?
Joseph, if you're here, can you tell us if one of the beings, one of the entities who would visit you and speak to you, was its name Charlie?
What did Charlie tell you to do? You want to walk over to the other side really fast?
Yeah.
We decide to see what happens when we leave Jason alone in this block. So Dave, Miranda, and I walk over to the cells that run parallel to these. And as we'd find out from Rachel, the block we're about to enter is actually where Kallinger was kept in solitary confinement for 6 years.
When you walk into the RHU, it's actually the one on the left. It's the teal color. That would have been where a lot of the inmates that needed high watch would have been. And he was actually in cell 6, which has the plexiglass door on it so that they could watch him 24/7. And he had nowhere to hide in that cell.
But in this moment, we have no idea.
Ooh.
I got a weird feeling in here.
Oh, yeah. As soon as I walked in here, I got real dizzy.
Yeah. Ooh, I feel something weird in here.
If your name is not Joseph, whoever you are, can you please show me a vision? Can you show me what you've seen here in the RHU?
Does it feel strange in here to you, Miranda?
I've been dizzy since we were in the other section, though.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. But I don't know if it's just because I'm cold and tired.
What?
Who's up there? Are you over here?
Cold and tired.
What?
Cold and tired.
What?
Who was that knocked? Can you do it again?
Can you give me a sign that you are here?
This lady asked you a question. Are you going to ignore her?
Seeing an interesting image.
Oh, shit. Is there anything up there?
I don't see anything.
Something just moved up there.
Is this image a self-portrait?
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
With the activity seeming to draw us to this block of cells, we decide to bring all of our cameras and equipment over here. But in the moment, we don't realize that we're setting up this equipment less than 15 feet from Joseph Kallinger's cell.
Do you want to tell them really quickly before we get started with this, Jason? When we were moving the equipment, you just happened to look down and see that Whoa. Dude. Are you standing right in front of that right now? Thank you. Is this Joseph Kallinger? If this is Joseph Kallinger, can you set that off again?
What?
Wow.
I had a feeling that he was over here. Can you step away from it? Make it stop playing?
What?
Right when we were getting ready to talk about the image that you saw, Jason. Wow.
Joseph, if you're here with us, can you make a noise for us? Like this? Can you speak to us? Can you show yourself?
Was that you that banged earlier, that knocked?
Whoa.
So can you knock again?
Joseph. You were an absolute monster, weren't you? Joseph, can we have a conversation? Keep making the music box. That's what that is right there. Keep making that go off for yes.
Do you feel happy with what you did in your life?
Jason.
It's kind of comical looking.
It looks like a man with a beard and a...
That's very strange. Joseph, can you step away from that just for a moment?
Come over here to where I am, Joseph.
That's wild how that did that on command.
Mm-hmm.
Can you touch the red light now?
Inmate, there's a blue light right up here. I want you to go try and touch that.
In a night filled with interesting paranormal activity, this image that was generated by Seer might be one of the most interesting things that's happened all night. And the funny thing is, we don't even realize it. Dave even thinks it looks like a woman.
Looks like a female.
Does it?
But looking at the exported image without the vignette, I noticed some strange similarities to a face we've been seeking all night. And when you put them side by side, the resemblance is even more striking. What do you think? Do you see any matching features? Could we actually be in the presence of Joseph Kallinger himself? And could he be confirming it to us by showing us an image of his face? Let us know in the comments below.
Joseph, remember to light that up for yes like you have been. Did you enjoy killing your own son? Did you enjoy that? Hurting somebody that you brought into this world?
Or did you hate doing it, but you couldn't help yourself because the voices controlled you? That's interesting. Wow.
Okay.
That's a strong positive. You can step back away now so we can ask the next question. That is
I wonder why they're only using that, though.
Huh?
I wonder why whoever this is, I mean, they're that close to the millimeter. Look, if you can see and hear us, you know we're trying to communicate with you. You can use our energy.
Let me ask you this, Joseph. Huh? Step away for me so I can ask the next question.
Wow. Every time.
Every time. Let me ask you this. Do you regret everything that you did, Joseph Kallinger? Do you regret all the people that you hurt now that you're no longer living? Do you feel like you're God in this place?
Joseph, if you had a chance to go through life again, would you still harm all of those people? Would you make the same decisions that you did?
If you had the opportunity right now and you were standing right in front of us in physical form, would you hurt us? I don't think I've ever had the music box respond that clearly and concisely and interact on command like that. I mean, when I said step back away from it so we can ask the next question, it stopped. That was wild. I've never experienced activity with the music box like that before. But everything that was happening has just stopped. And it is almost 4 o'clock.
It is.
So, even though we are going to have to end this night here at Cresson, we have one more night left to go. And that means that when we get back here tomorrow night, we can focus on the parts that were used for the sanatorium. We can delve deep into the history of the SAN and learn if there are still patients that suffered and died of tuberculosis here on this property. You're not going to want to miss it. And remember, head over to Paranormal Encounters YouTube channel and watch their investigation from this night. And of course, make sure you go to Amy's Crypt and watch what they experienced tonight and tomorrow night. This place is massive. So much activity and investigating to be done. You're going to want to see their side of what happens.
And we can't wait to come back again tomorrow. And we can't wait to see you next week.
And that's right. You know what that means. There's only one thing left to do. There's only one thing left to say. Hit them with it, Jason.
Folks, if you enjoyed this episode, you know the drill. You hit like, that thumbs up, subscribe, Don't forget bell notifications and share with your friends and family, because you know how it goes. We'll be seeing you soon.